questionable game. I just a guy for the 3. Do you think I could become a successful artist if I put my mind to it? Yeah. At the end of the day, man, I don't like, this is what I always say. You shouldn't, and this is just my advice. You don't need to take this. This is my opinion. I don't want to put down people's dreams or anything. I hate when motherfuckers say that you should just try and make as much money as possible and fucking retire or whatever, do all that shit. Do what you want to do, right? Obviously, you want to do something that you enjoy. But I would say don't, like, I know a lot of you guys are in high school. Don't sit there and say, oh, I need a major in fucking business finance or fucking whatever to make money, right? Like, money matters. Don't go into a major that's going to make the same as minimum wage, right? Unless you really want to. I mean, if you don't care about that, that's fine. I'm a philosophy major in college. I'm just getting my bachelor's, right? This is my last semester. I'm just getting my bachelor's. Just using a bachelor's for philosophy, I'm not really going to do much with it. Philosophy can go to, like, graduate programs and they end up making a lot of money and shit. But I'm saying, like, look into what you want to go into when you're in college. And when you get to college, if you need to change your major once, who gives a fuck, right? Like, everybody changes their major. I changed my major once. The average college student usually changes their major once or twice. Outside of that, just dreams in general. Whatever you want to do with your life, strive towards it, right? Obviously, if you want to be a YouTuber or a streamer or whatever, this is my advice. Or just in general. Don't throw away your life to pursue your dream. Grind your dream in a safe net manner, okay? Now, being an artist is entirely different because you could go to art school and shit. But for, like, social media specifically, I see a lot of people quit their job and start streaming. Like, I don't want to... That's the dumbest shit in the world, okay? I don't want to say you're not going to make it streaming, but it's hard, right, to get big in social media realm, right? So, if you're going to quit your job and pursue something making $0 when you could just pursue it part-time, like, streaming's a job where, say you work a 9 to 5, you can stream 6 to 8. You could stream 2 hours a day. You could stream in your free time, right? And pursue it. And then once you start making income, you could transition more and more and more and more, right? That's what I did when I originally worked at fucking GNC, and then COVID hit, all this other stuff. I started doing social media more. And then with college, you know, I got lucky in the ability that I was able to put more of my time towards it. But if you're going to fucking sit there and do social media or whatever job you're doing, and you're able to do it in your part-time alongside something else, do that first rather than just put all your mind towards it just in case, right? I think everybody can achieve whatever the fuck they want, right? I mean, unless you want to, like, fucking go to Mars or some shit. But some dreams are harder than others. I would say, you know, have a few things that you want to be happy with in your life. A lot of people, whatever you expect, this is what I always say, okay? I know I'm 22. I'm young. I don't know everything about the fucking world. I don't know a lot about the world. Fucking 3 years ago, I knew fucking nothing. 5 years ago, I was like a fucking snail, dude. Listen, whatever the fuck you think you're going to be doing in 5 years is probably not what you're going to be doing, okay? Whatever the hell, like, a lot of, especially when you're in high school, they fucking put it on you, and it's fucking stressful, man. If you're a junior or senior in high school, and your parents and your college and everybody's like, figure out what the fuck you want to do. Figure out what the fuck you want to do. You're going to graduate. You're going to graduate. You're an adult now. Dude, you're still not an adult, right? You're 18. You're still a fucking dumbass teenager that just got out of fucking high school. Don't expect that right when you graduate high school, you need to fucking know how finances work and how insurance is and all that. Dude, you're not going to know half of that shit. I don't know half of that shit, and I'm 22, right? It's just, I don't know. It's just, you're in high school, and then right when you graduate, they expect you to just fucking immediately be making a full-time income, move out, figure all this shit out. Dude, it takes time. It takes time to grow. It takes time to learn. You're going to mature. You're going to mature a lot between 18 and 22, right? Maybe slower than others, some faster than others. I always say I matured really quickly in the last, like, 2-3 years. But, I mean, dude, if you don't know what you're doing, that's not a big deal. I know we're going to get into doki, chat. I just want to say this. If you don't know what you're doing, and this is also because I'm high that I like ranting about this shit. If you don't know what you're doing, that doesn't matter, right? I don't want to say don't think about it, because you should think about it. But don't sit there and fucking stress so much over, oh my God, I need to know exactly what I'm doing. All you need to know, am I going to college? Am I not going to college? Okay, that's the first thing, right? I mean, that might be hard for some people, but don't be like, oh, what am I going to major in? Where am I going? Am I going to go to this master's program? I already have to have this set up 8 years in advance. Bitch, no, you don't. Right? Would it be easier if it fucking goes that way? Yeah, but it's not going to go that way for 99% of fucking people. The majority of you are going to go to college or go to a trade or do something. A year into it, you're going to say, I fucking hate this. This isn't me. Because you're going to change as a person, right? 18-year-old you is not going to relate to 22-year-old you. I do not relate to who I was when I was in fucking high school or the first year out of college, right? It doesn't, you're going to change drastically. And you're going to think of new things you want to do. I would want to say, the only thing I want to say is, don't have one dream that if you make or break it, that's going to determine whether or not you're happy. Have a few things set up where, hey, if I end up doing this, I'll be happy. If I end up doing this, I'll be happy, right? Have like a few, jobs that you'd like, things that you would enjoy, right? Look into a bunch of fields. Say, if I fall into any of these, I'll be fine, right? Just because if you set your mind only at one thing, and if you don't reach that one thing, then it makes it way harder. Snowman for the sub. Shmino for the sub. Also set small goals that achieve towards a big goal. If you have one big goal that's really far away, it's going to make you really depressed because it's going to be really fucking hard. Set small goals. When you reach those small goals, it makes it easier to get to the big goal. All right, now let's get into fucking doki doki. There we go. That's Joe's life advice for the fucking day.